This is actually a mic.
Yeah.
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 All right, let me go. Hang on, just stay right there. And yeah. All right. Okay, you got to be a little off screen here. All right, now sound check, please.
Okay. Everyone has to be somewhere. How can you be not where you're at? Confusion would reign universally if the rule was any different than that.
Okay. Got to go down a little bit more here. Just above. See, right there. Okay, say it again.
Everyone has to be somewhere. How can you be not where you're at? Confusion would reign universally if the rule was any different than that.
Okay, clear your throat. What you want to do is lean back a little bit, okay, and relax, okay. And you're going to do is a let me get the thing going here a little bit like this. All right, gonna breathe. You remember when the radio days we went like in the radio days? Remember that? You get a sensitive mic here. See that's my $6,000 voice processor, all tube. Wow. It's a compressor, mixer, things like that. So when you're delivering oral, as we did in radio, you just use you use your lungs, your diaphragm a little bit. Okay. Okay, we're rolling here. It is 2 minutes into the test run, and Jesse Sills is here live at Studio 57A, North America. It's being filmed, and he is going to introduce himself and let us go. Take one, Jesse Sills.
Gene told me that my name was Jesse Sills, and so I'll repeat that for you. And I got some poetry to read, and I'm sure that you will enjoy it. I'm 6 foot, 240 pounds. I have no money, but I am good looking, as you can see through your radio screen. Some of my poetry is inspirational. If I ever compile it into a book form, I will call the book Poetry of Life, Love, Experience, and Stuff. So the first thing I'd like to share with you is called A Summer Night's Dream. Somewhere in my mind is stored a dream I had long time ago, a castle of warmth, away from the cold, for those who have nowhere to go. The castle I dreamed of was never empty. Its hallways were constantly filled with voices of love, all blending as one, a prophecy backwards fulfilled. I had read of the Tower of Babel and how God became angry at men. He brought them together, confused all their language, and then scattered them all out again. This castle I dreamed of was no towering spectacle. In fact, it was really quite short. I'd walk the halls like so many others and never hear an angry retort. Each hand held another beside it, each sharing a common emotion, each different language, all joined together, sharing their bonds of devotion. No voice was distinguished from among them. I couldn't pick one from the crowd, but the volume of the voices when blended was as soft as a still summer cloud. Wake up, the voice seemed to be saying. Pay attention before it's too late. The path has been paved by the blood of the Lamb. He won't lead you by the hand through the gate. You've got to stop all of this fighting. Cultivate love is what you must do. Your home, the earth, was such a beautiful place when I turned it all over to you. Beware, Satan is among you. His goal is to mislead you all. Protection is offered to those who respond and have faith that the Master will call. A serene, peaceful evening came over my soul as the voice fell soft on my ear. The voice, like a dove, would float through the crowd, giving them strength and relieving their fear. My dream always had the same ending, and I've never understood the whole thing. I would awake in the warmth of the sun through my window, refreshed from a summer night's dream.
Perfect. Okay, take 2 on Jesse Sills.
The next thing I'd like to share with you is a little bit personal, but maybe a message to children, and especially my own. It's called He Sang His Life's Song. For so many years I sang a song of a man the hills he had climbed. The verses I filled with passion of the pain so resembling mine. Requests for many and varied. I'd satisfy them all one by one. The pain of each consuming my soul as the words would roll off my tongue. Lord, you gave me a mountain that I'll never climb. It isn't a hill any longer. You gave me a mountain this time. The hills in my path I have conquered. I've climbed them all one by one. In my memory is burned the lessons I've learned. You cannot undo what has been done. The years I have struggled and stumbled for burdens that I couldn't hold have left me internally empty from not knowing my burdens were gold. I could never sing such a song again. I haven't the strength left to cry. My soul cries out for new songs to sing, but I haven't the will left to try. When time had signed his eulogy with a kind hand, she didn't take long. Life consumed his music while he lived what he sang in his song.
Wow. Keep going. I like it.
Another one?
Sure, as many as you want.
Jackie Gleason at the end of his show would take a drink of his coffee and say, "Oh, how sweet it is." So I'm going to do that.
Let me get my coffee too. We're still rolling. It'll be edited. Now breathe a little better. Okay, there's a little choked up. Just relax. Okay, more relaxation and more diaphragm reading. Just let it out. Okay, the compressor will handle everything. Okay.
The next thing I'm going to share is
Just start that over again. A little more.
the lesson.
Yeah.
The next one I'm going to share with you was a poem I wrote for my uncle. His wife of 42 years had passed away, and he sat down after being the go-to guy for the whole family and wouldn't get up, wouldn't do anything. Had to force him to eat. My mother called me and asked me if I couldn't write something. So the next morning I put it in the mail, and it's called Everlasting Love. You can run till the night overtakes you. You can deny ever whispering her name. Your eyes can deceive by illusion, but her memory will always remain. Every time you smell a dew-splashed rose while watching the morning sun, overwhelming emotion, recalling the feelings you shared through your first nights of love. The summer night sky has 1,000 eyes that shine through the heavens above. Each are a witness to the passion and promise that was yours when your love was still young. But the love you shared is everlasting. It endured almost every endeavor. and the songs she taught your heart to sing will be yours alone forever.
Beautiful. Now, I'm going, as a director, I'm going to say, you're going to look into the camera and you're going to maybe leave the glasses on, say, I have a lot more. I have a lot more. I have many more poems I want to share with you. Please join me and subscribe to this channel.
I have many more poems of life, love, encouragement, and stuff that I would like to share with you. So please subscribe to this channel and tune in, and I'll share more.
Okay, great. Okay, now we'll go. Where's the one, Merle Haggard? Is that one in there?
No.
Can you remember a little bit about it?
Yeah, but I'm not going to get into that.
Okay, all right. Okay. What else you want to do?
Well, I think that's enough for one day.
Yeah, I think so. It's a wrap. 15 minutes in film, 15:10. I'm going to cut right here. 14, 15, 16. Okay, let me shut this off.